grand narrative of life, we all play a part. And storytelling is the script that binds us all together. It has transcended through generations and cultures, evolving into something timeless. In Sri Lanka, storytelling is not just for entertainment, but as a means to unite our diverse community. From ancient cave paintings to modern media shared today, we are all interconnected through this narrative. Now, to find how did we take this leap from ancient cave paintings to modern media? To find out, we should go back to thousands of years ago, when our ancestors lived in caves. They didn't have Netflix, but they did draw on cave walls as their own source of entertainment. In sites like Dambulla, these early forms of communication birthed the first narratives of our land. These early forms of communications laid the groundwork for our communal storytelling traditions, which then evolved from silent imagery to spoken tales. Have you ever sat around a fire listening to stories from someone else's own experiences? Probably not. But that's what happened hundreds of years ago. Our elders used to gather the community around a fire and recite tales of gods, legends, and mythological creatures. And this was not just a way to pass time, but a way to impart valuable teachings to the younger listeners. And as history progressed, storytelling took on new forms, particularly through the Mahavamsa, or the Great Chronicle, written in the 5th century. This story chronicles our civilization's roots, going back to Prince Vijay's arrival, then moving on to the establishment of Buddhism and Sinhalese monarchy. This story weaves tales of kings and records the construction of stupas. This is no ordinary history book. It is a living narrative that links modern-day Sri Lankans like us to our past, reflecting on our rich cultural heritage and cultural values. Another remarkable story is Gira Sandesha. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with this story, this tale features a parrot who is sent to God Natha to protect King Parakram Bahu VI and the island from threats such as disease, illness, and enemies. Now, this parrot's journey symbolizes the community's collective hope for protection and well-being. Through this story, we connect over our shared experiences of facing adversity, uniting us in resilience. And authors have continued this tradition for centuries. For instance, take Martin Wickramasinghe, who wrote his famous novel Madoltuva. This captures the struggles and realities of rural life in Sri Lanka. He vividly portrays the everyday experiences, dreams, and struggles of ordinary people. He once remarked, "In every wave that crashes on our shores lies a story waiting to be told," which highlights the significance of storytelling as a means to preserve our culture. And as fast forward to today, we live in a digital age, where a single narrative can reach millions instantly. Even whether it be through television or social media, our stories have gone global, yet their essence remains uniquely Sri Lankan. Even in modern formats like YouTube videos or Instagram posts, at its core, storytelling is still about connection. Just as cave paintings evolved into spoken tales and oral stories transitioned into written epics, each form builds upon the last. These threads shape our identities as Sri Lankans and as human beings. Storytelling is how we navigate our world and how we perceive each other and how we pass on our values. Just think about how we share stories every day, whether it be through a casual chat with a friend, a heartfelt text, or a shared moment online. Whether we recount our experience, these narratives, often woven into our daily lives, serve as a powerful glue bonding us together. While we recount our experiences, joys, and hardships, we foster empathy and understanding. For in every story, find a piece of ourselves, reminding us that we are never truly alone. So just as our ancestors gathered in around the fire, we should also connect and become our own storytellers to ensure this evolution burns brightly. Thank you.